There we go. I was trying to find a rap speed for that. Here's all nappy here. Woke up all nappy. Alright, enough of that. Enough of that damn music. How's everybody doing? Did that feel more like a show? We had a bit of a like Ellen DeGeneres, let's walk out to some music type of thing going. Everybody got up and danced a little bit before they came in. I made me a coffee real quick. I took my coffee cup and made me a homemade coffee cup, by the way. And that's why it looks so stupid. I did not mix it up good. Give it a little time to cool down. Yeah, because the top's cold. I put ice in, but the bottom's still a little warm. I mixed up the ingredients pretty well. But what are we here for? If you're a member, then you already know why we're here. Well, actually, you don't know, but you got an inkling. We're going to see the latest members only video, which is a video that took place about a year ago. It's gonna be fun. Let's do that. Let's start with that taser. Oh no, it was a pepper spray video. We'll ease into it with the pepper spray video first. Let's see. There we go. Nobody. Did anybody say anything about the microphone or no? Ah. Okay, now everybody can hear me, right? Everything's good. You could hear me before, right? I could see my thing moving before. Let's see. Yeah, you could hear me before. Am I louder or lower? Anyway, I am losing my mind over here. I need to open a new window, and actually, I don't need to open a new window. Let's start with that one video. The guy that pepper sprays the random peeps. So far, 2 people have seen it, and I'm one of them. I'm pretty sure it's an old video, so some of you guys probably seen it already. Alright, let's go over here. Present this to my peeps. How's everybody doing? What time is it? And where are you watching from? You's on the West Coast, the North Coast, or the East Coast? We're getting a little Alabama accent in there. Well, damn now, where you watching from? Well, damn now, where everybody watching from, huh? Yes. Good idea, bad idea. Tossing a penny into a fountain to make a wish. Bad idea. Tossing your cousin Penny into the fountain to make a wish. Who remembers good idea, bad idea? Was that like from Animaniacs, wasn't it? That's some classic animation right there, dude. That is some classic stuff. Let's go ahead and put me down here in the corner. Can I move I would love to move my guy out of the bottom corner. Can I not be in the bottom corner? Can I move to the top? I'd love to be in the top corner. I'd like to go up now. Already said 9:15. Jeesh, Peck, jeesh. Already said it was 9:15, motherfucker. Ask me what time it is, I guess. See if I don't. That's kidding. Shout outs to Peck. Flaky Jake was the first one here. Shout outs to Flaky Jakes. It's the middle of the night, and the feeling is right. Let's go ahead and see a random video. Boop.
Heyo, welcome back to the show. Got a quick one for you. It's
Me.
this dude just
It's
walking
me.
down the street. I don't know who he is. I'm sure he's one of our auditor friends. You could tell just by looking at him. He may have committed assault. He definitely sprayed both these people with mace. He sprayed two people with mace. He was aiming for the guy, obviously, but he sprayed both of them, in my opinion. I'm guessing he can be charged with this because I don't think it's appropriate force for what he's claiming happened to him. I'm guessing he's going to run to the police and say he was assaulted, or the other guy should, somebody should definitely bring this to the police's attention, in my opinion, because this guy's just out there looking for trouble. You'll see.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, bro? Everything good? Okay, just making sure, man. This is a nice property, man. People spend a lot of money. They want people yelling and shit, okay, bro? But that's it, man, okay? Y'all good? He's not beating you? He's not beating you? Blink twice if he's beating you. Blink twice. I'm just standing here right now. I'm looking out for you. I'm looking out for you. I'm not trying to harass you. I'm just looking out for you. I'm just looking out for you, though. Okay, you good? I'm out of here. Jeez. I'm out of here, man. Oh, shit. We got some cuts. What's wrong? Why are you tagging me, though? Why are you tagging me? Spit on me? You ain't spit on me? What you over there? Fucking tag me. Fucking tag me. Huh?
All right, so if you know anything about pepper spray, it kind of gets everywhere. It's kind of hard to use it. He sprayed that dude pretty good. I'm pretty sure he sprayed the lady a little bit. He was trying to what? Help them by agitating both of them and then pepper spraying them. He could have just walked away. He really got himself into this whole conflict and pepper sprayed them. So, I mean, I don't know. We'd need a lawyer on it. Figure out who's in the right and who's in the wrong here.
You don't tag people. You don't tag people. You don't like tag people. Fucking weirdo. Fucking asshole. Don't shit me the shit out of me. Fuck you. Fuck you.
He gets all loud
Fuck
and
you.
bad after he
Fuck
pepper
you.
sprays them.
What are you doing? Fucking just broke my camera. Broke my fucking camera. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Fucking asshole. Never relax, folks. Never fucking relax. Look at this shit. God, I'm good. Fucking asshole, fucking piece of shit. Throwing shit at me. He threw it right in my eye. Got a fucking black eye now.
Threw it right in
It's
my
all
eye.
It's all good.
All right, we'll wrap up there. Go ahead and comment who you think's in the right and in the wrong in this one, because I don't know. You shouldn't throw things at people,
Who is
but
the douche
we've
canoe?
seen
Yes.
a lady throw
Who?
leaves and
Who
somebody
is
used pepper
the
spray,
douche
and that
canoe?
person got arrested. This guy obviously, his camera didn't get damaged from that little plastic thing, but that probably could have hurt him. I don't know if it even hit him in the face, like he says, or whatever. But let me know what you guys would do. Anyway, peace.
All right. So that was one video.
But let me know what.
The second video is actually the one. Usually I wouldn't live stream my own video, but I would do like a live premiere, but it's more fun when I'm on camera and stuff. So the next one is, of course, the one we're here to watch. And it is when Josh and Joey first met. Dun dun dun. When Josh met Joey. When Joey met Josh. They became friends in Salvatore. Oh, just kidding. No. They're not really friends, but this is how they came to a peace treaty. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and jump into this one. This one I wanted to watch with everyone. That's why we're doing this, because I was like, I want to watch it with you guys. Let's go ahead and put this over here. Put this over here. And then we're going to present this over here. Got to share the screen real quick. Got to share the screens. The screens. You got to see the screens. Uh, so who was the douche canoe over there? Who yay, hooah, a hooah. There I am. I was like, where the hell am I? Why am I not seeing me in here? There I am. Whatchamacallit. Do you think he was right to pepper spray him? Anybody? I don't know. Like legally. I mean legally. And yeah, I don't know about everybody individually. What you would do if somebody throws something at you, you might pepper spray them, you might not. If you got pepper spray, you're gonna want to use it. So yeah, I don't know what you guys thought of that one. I wasn't sure what to think of that one. I mean, it's obvious that guy's out looking for trouble, but the other guy threw two things at him. They weren't really things where it would be like, okay, I need to blind this guy, in my opinion. So I don't know. Yeah, my nose has been runny since I woke up. What are you doing with my tissues? I got some tissues. I got some tissues. All right, let's play the video.
Yo, welcome back to the show. I'm sure this one's gonna upset a couple people, but we're going back for a classic of when Joey
Agreed.
and Frogger Troll met.
I agree with Peck.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't understand the relationship there, but this will help explain it somewhat, so everybody knows why, they behave the ways they do around each other.
See, sometimes it's funny.
Right, let's get
when
into
it happens, sometimes
Here.
it's good.
Was the fucking email sent to me. That's the email that was sent to me, Fraud or Troll. Because I get emails every day. Let me turn my camera on. Okay. All right, what's good? Yeah, it's probably just gonna be a quick stream. I mean, I don't know how long it'll last. We'll just play it by ear. But having said that, I get emails every day.
Ear, homie.
I get fucking
play with
emails
your
every day.
ear.
People asking me to do join the cause for stuff,
Make that video public now that
shit.
we watched it.
Or just, you know what I mean, shit about try to agitate the shit with Fraud or Troll, agitate the shit with Dr. Dave. I get it. I usually don't fall into that shit, but
Joey was so young back
then. A lot
then.
of people have been telling me that Fraud or Troll is still that it's not that he's actively going forward, not honoring his deal, but what they're saying is that what he did was he never honored it to begin with, because the deal was, hey man, we're gonna stop dissing each other. I take my shit down, you take your shit down. And even after we both took our shit down, he contacted me and said, hey man, you missed a couple things. He pointed them out. I went over there and I took all that shit down. So if you wanted anywhere in my YouTube, in the community section, there's nothing. There's nothing about him, nothing at all. And if there was anything, I would remove it if it was pointed out to me. No videos. Regarding my live streams, I don't believe you guys hear me talking shit about Fraud or Troll. I don't think you guys hear me over here disrespecting Fraud or Troll. I mean, if anybody has, remind me. Just point it out. I can't control when a guest gets on here and they're mad at Fraud or Troll. Like, for example, like if Audit Them is mad at Fraud or Troll for some reason. If he's mad at him and he wants to say something, I can't control that. I didn't tell him to get on the panel and start dissing Fraud or Troll. You know what I mean? Same way as if someone got on a Fraud or Troll's panel and he started saying shit about me and Fraud or Troll unexpected, whatever. Hey man, it's not his problem.
Joseph,
you can't control what the next man says.
Joseph Amico.
I don't let people sit there with a platform and just start bashing on Fraud or Troll. If anything, when they start talking about him and his wife, I try to pivot the conversation, or I just I just remind people that, hey, I'm not trying to go down that path. Guys, go ahead, just tell me if that ain't the case, man. You guys see me actively, if you see me actively dissing Fraud or Troll, since that, just remind me when the fuck I did it. But yes, thank you, Megan. That's what I'm saying. And if anything, even when Saul sometimes says, the joke, roasting them or something, I try to say, I don't want to comment. I don't want to go there. Let's pivot the conversation. I always do that shit. You know what I mean? I don't openly roast them. And here's another thing. I got a lot of shit on these fucking people. Just because they
used to do the Trump
only saw this couple little pictures and shit I put up. That in no way represents what I have on Fraud or Troll. Okay. And let me tell you, after this little email, I emailed them. I emailed Fraud or Troll, and he's yet to email me back and deny. I sent you pictures, bro, and you may have been shocked. I'm sure you were shocked. You're probably like, how the fuck did Joe get those pictures? I got them.
I got
So what I'm saying to you, Father Joe, when I sent you that fucking email after you sent me that bullshit right there, it's just to show you what I got. And if I wasn't honoring my agreement, if I was still at war with you, bro, I would be smashing you with that shit I just sent you, bro. You know that's you. You know that's your wife. All that shit. You probably shaking like, how the fuck did he get those pictures of my wife? All I'm saying is that that's the shit that I was accumulating before we did this fucking truce. You kept going with that fucking truce, bro. You would have saw those pictures. Her fucking sisters. Her sister. You already know. You see what I just sent you on the low. You got that email after this shit. And I did that just to show you, yo, bro.
you.
I'm just showing you what I got.
I appreciate that. That's the best compliment anybody could give.
Just jump on this fucking chat.
Cool.
Just let me know. Shoot me an email. Say, hey, you know, fuck you. We're calling your bluff. Do what you got to do. That's all you got to do, bro. And I'll fucking share that shit. But here's the deal, man. I ain't got shit up on this fucking dude. I ain't done shit to him. And I think I've been pretty good about that. But I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what he left up there. And here's the sick thing about it. If you read the email, I'm gonna put it back up there again. He's saying that the reason he didn't take it down or he refuses to take it down is because people gave him fucking money to do it. And see, that's the thing. He didn't want to be like Dr. Dave. You remember what happened to Dr. Dave when Dr. Dave fucking came on my stream? He lost 800 subscribers. Those are people that gave him money. So let's put this email back up here again, and let's just read it because I want to show you. Well, what? Excuse me. Actually, first, you know what? Let me show you the nasty fucking petition he has. And check this out. And Father Troll, you better listen real closely, motherfucker. Here's why I'm coming at you gangster about this shit. It ain't so much you got that fucking petition up. But number one, that fucking petition is a fucking lie, you chump motherfucker. I ain't never in my life been accused by any law enforcement agency of threatening to kill a judge. Fucking period, you fat motherfucker. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Father Troll.
How'd you get
bitch,
so
I'm sitting
fat?
reading that
You've been eating
petition.
butter?
You
I was
claim
just kidding.
Yeah, you
That was a
collecting
song.
money.
That's from a
people
song.
I fucking threatened to kill a judge. Ain't nobody in their fucking mama ever.
Just gonna say, I do love Father Troll and his channel and everything. This is just kind of a thing because Joey actually was talking some shit. So it was like, hey, I got what I says I has, guy. I got stuff to, rattle your cage, baby. So, here we go. Why not? Why not mess with his biggest achievement as of to date? Is him making his truce with Father Troll. That's his biggest achievement he's done to date. It's not getting buried by Father Troll. So, I mean, it's whatever. Because, it would be like, okay, checkmate. You kind of just lose anything, any win, no matter what. Even if we sacrifice Father Troll's anonymity. I gotta go anonymity. I keep going anonymity. Fucking, what's that? Chili does that? Anonymity. My anonymity. Yeah, even if we sacrifice that, I think it would still be like checkmate because then Joey would just have no accomplishments whatsoever besides buying YouTube channels.
I said that I did that shit, you punk bitch. What they fucking said in which water listened to is that over 200 fucking times.
Not that we do that willingly. That would be
approach one
Joey.
of those punk motherfuckers in the restaurant, in the motherfucking mall, on the street, whatever, and tell that judge or tell that motherfucker to his face that he's a fucking bitch. Yeah, exactly. That's what they're fucking telling you, bro. Exactly. You see, because when I'm over here and I can't see my kids, and because those motherfuckers got control of my kids.
Oh, it sounds like you were a bad dad, Joey. A really bad dad. You're over there kicking in your ex's door trying to see your kids, but she won't have the kids around you because you were a fucking psycho. And then what? You start threatening the judge like, oh, it's the judge's fault. I had to kick in my wife's door to see the kids. Because the judge is the one that freaking went and got the restraining orders and everything against me and freaking took the kids. Not the lady, that wanted nothing to do with you because you're a freaking psycho. It was the judge all of a sudden. Yeah. Every time you're calling me a bad dad, you fucking idiot, listen to your own stories. It's all projection, Joey.
Hey, and check this out, everybody. I'm gonna put some shit up that's gonna rock your fucking world.
This is like this, and I can't do anything with it.
And I guarantee you, when I put this shit up, I'll probably do it later on tonight. And I challenge anybody. After I show you what the fuck was happening to my kids, You tell me what the fuck you would have did. And that's the difference. And then you'll understand why I went at this motherfucking judge. But nobody ever threatened to kill these motherfuckers. What was happening is like that punk motherfucking Coratori.
Poignant his hand like
there with his fucking wife and his kids.
Like his gangster's fuck.
Really, and
straight up gangster finger guns.
I can't see my fucking kids.
Finger guns, baby, all day.
Has control of the situation. So my family, it don't matter who the fuck it is. My cousin,
hey,
my brother, don't fucking matter.
Good morning.
We know whose punk ass see his ass up in there, and he walk right up in that motherfucking restaurant while his little punk ass is sitting there with his wife and his kids, and tell, "Hey, you punk bitch."
A lot of people would.
Nice having fucking breakfast with this bitch right here.
Think about it, dude. Look at him, right? He's like 50, right? And this is like from a year ago. He's 50. He's new to YouTube, very new to YouTube. He comes in with this crazy mindset. He's kind of like a uncivilized dog, you know, but he's getting way more cultured from here. He grew a lot as a person from here. I'd like to think I have too, because he's not this hyped up. He's not threatening people. He's not, you know, bringing up a lot of the old crime stuff very detailed the way he was here, saying the exact crimes he did. He just says, oh, I did some gangster shit back in the day now. But here he was saying the exact crimes, like in things he facilitated or whatever. He sent people to go harass judges, you know, like some crazy shit. And he was just snitching on himself. So at least he grew somewhat from back then. I don't know what the point of that.
Your kids. Meanwhile, we can't fucking see our nephews because you're punk ass, you bitch. And they were disrespecting him right there in front of everybody. We walk out the fucking restaurant.
Yeah, I think everybody would slap him. Was my point. I don't know how
so go back and
that
fucking
wasn't
ask
anything
the
near
bitch
what
what
I
happened.
said.
He told you on the fucking news. Listen, this guy even said, listen, this guy told my wife over 200 times to suck his fucking dick. And then he said he didn't do nothing about it. So go back and listen to what the fucking news said, you dumbass. Read the fucking reports. He's saying that my people told him over 200 times to his face in front of his wife to suck his fucking dick. And he didn't do nothing about it.
Because it's fucking funny.
He punked the shit out of him.
Fucking hilarious.
Him in public. Fuck that motherfucker. To this day, I'll spit on that punk bitch.
Yeah, fuck that punk motherfucker, Joey Amigo. To this day, I'll spit on that punk bitch. That's why. That's why we're doing this.
And you see, I had a fucking audit done. It's like rubbing his fucking face and shit. Because you came between my motherfucking kids. So let me tell you something, brother, fat ass fucking troll. Go show me where the fuck I got accused of fucking threatening to kill a judge. You punk bitch. Show me that motherfucking audio where I threatened your kids, you punk bitch.
Okay, so Joey had kept saying he was going to record Frauder Troll's kids. He was coming off like a pedophile sounding guy. It was very strange, and everybody was freaked out. It was quite the spectacle back then in these good old days on the YouTube streets. Joey's calmed down a little bit. He's a little more calm now, but he's still a loose cannon. But yeah, he was sounding a little like a, what does he say? A chomo. You were over there talking about recording somebody's kids, you chomo. It's not so fun when people call you that, is it, Joey?
Because
look at that. 2 birds, 1 stone right there.
I'll share that with the fucking world, bro. I'll share that shit with the fucking world. And let me tell you something. Hey, you should have never fucking told me what you just told me in that email today. That you've been sitting there fucking, you green-lighted me and you sat there fucking collecting money. So you got people paying to come after me and take me down. Is that what you're saying? And then when I approach you, you see, hey, you're fat fucking ass. You should have just took that fucking email and said, hey, you know what? Oh, my bad about the petition. Took it down and moved forward with your fucking deal. But look at this punk ass fucking fat ass maggot says. And then I'm gonna, you guys tell me what you fucking do. Well, let's go back to this shit. All right, look. I reach out to the fat fuck this morning. Look.
Assuming that's what that was.
Said, hey. Several people messaged me saying you still have a petition up on me, along with promoting it on a Twitter account. And it was fucking true. That's true. That shit never came down. He had that shit up the entire fucking time. And on top of that, throughout this whole fucking peace deal that we supposedly had, he was promoting it. He's actively green-lighting me, collecting fucking money and promoting shit to petition to take me down because I'm an internet fucking criminal, he's saying. I'm going to show you that shit in a minute. But then, look what he says. Hey, Joseph, I didn't realize I had an Instagram post about it.
Joey is
okay, sure. Okay. All right, bitch. I just deleted it. Oh, great. Thanks. As for the petition, I can't cancel it because that word because means he's about to give me a bullshit reason
Yes, sir.
why
It
he
does.
couldn't honor the fucking deal as I thought that we had it. And why is that? Because people donated. People donated. He got money. He's like a punk ass fucking left wing liberal.
He's like a
all
punk
the
ass
fucking
liberal.
for
Punk
that
ass
Green
liberal.
New Deal. And now
He was really hard up on his Donald Trump far right wing stuff. Like he was very anti a lot of the stuff he probably goes into now, you know, all that whole two wives stuff, you know. And like whatever he's doing over there in his weird cult, the polygamy. At least we're just doing a normal cult, you know. Eventually Joey's gonna go after their kids. That's what he do. He go after people's kids.
he's fucking enslaved to them motherfuckers. So Father the Troll right here, he's starting to open up. He's like, hey, I'm enslaved to my subscribers.
Eric Lawless, this is about 1 year old. About 1 year old. That's why it's labeled as a classic. And it says When Joey Met Josh, the beginnings as the title. I mean, just to let you know, it's old. I don't know how to let you know it's any more old than that. Classic. When Joey Met Josh. So classic just implies it's old as fuck. When Joey Met Josh, implying it happened probably a long time ago. The beginnings, just for the fuck of it. Just to let you know it's old, but you know, just saying, you're really catching up here.
Subscribers,
Eric,
they gave
you're catching up with
money
us,
to
Eric.
do
You're
this.
catching up.
Now let's continue. I told them, even though I told them not to. So okay, so check it out. As for the petition, I can't cancel it because people donated, even though I told them not to. All right, you fat fuck. If you told them not to when they did, give them back the fucking money. It ain't your fault. You told them not to. Listen, if I say, hey, don't walk across the street, a fucking bus is coming, and your fat ass walks in front of that fucking bus, and you get splattered like a fucking deer on the New York State Thruway, it ain't my fault.
It ain't my
I
fault.
fucking warned you. I told you.
I told you not to get
But you
splattered.
told him not to do it, and you said you still did it. So this is what he says. If you want, I can mark
Joey
it as
Amigo
success.
bios,
So
yes.
people can't sign it anymore. Man, you out of your rabbit ass fucking mind, dude? Success. Success ain't what?
Right?
You want to leave something? You want to leave some bitch ass shit like that up there on the internet and say you were successful at taking me down? Man, you fucking crazy, bro. You ain't successful at shit. You ain't successful at shit because now that I know about that,
Damn, Eric.
maybe we should readjust it.
Yeah, you're the one
What,
really,
trying to fight? I mean, what do you
really
mean?
making it crazy.
I thought
now.
you could fight everybody back then until I called him out and he pussied out. And I go, oh no, my bad whiz, my bad chest. I would if I wasn't such a old widow fragile man. You know, that whole thing happened. Yeah, so back then he was all like, you know, who wants to fight? Who wants it? Who wants it? And then I was like, hey, I'll fight you. And then he was just like, nah. Never mind, I'm retired. You're lucky, kid. I'm retired.
What? A success at what? Taking me down? You ain't success at shit, bro. I don't want to make that very motherfucker.
Do the
clear.
shoulder thing.
And let's continue.
Do the little.
At the same time, a lot of people are telling me that on your channel, there are talks that we are an account called Peachy.
Peachy.
Okay.
Shout out to Peachy.
Okay. And big fucking deal. And that my wife is a tranny. What the fuck is ECT? A dumbass. It's ETC, etc. All right. It's ETC. ETC. Okay. I noticed how you spell tranny correctly, but you couldn't fucking spell etc. All right, so you must be familiar with that fucking word. All right, let's finish this. We completely stopped talking about you, but on your channel, it's still going on. Let me tell you something, homie. You ain't never stopped shit. You never even fucking honored the deal that I thought I signed into.
Right? You used to get really worked up back
that
then.
petition that I'm about to show everybody never came down, and that was part of the fucking deal. So now I respond to that bullshit. I pointed out that this petition currently have up on me. I challenge you to point out the stream you are talking about, because it's true. I never said nothing about this motherfucker. I never said nothing. If anything, I pivoted the conversation, and if anything, I think even as recent of yesterday, I said, hey, you know, You know,
You
even though
win
they're on
some,
the
you
other
lose
side,
some.
you
Some
know, you
you
gotta pick and
just
choose your battles of
you just
your
want
foes and
peace.
your enemies. You
Yeah.
deal with it. And if all those fucking clowns over there, part of the troll, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's
So I don't want anybody to think I'm judging Fraud or Troll on this because I understand, dude. Like it would be really weird. Like I can't imagine Joey, saying, "Hey, I'm gonna go videotape your kids and stuff. Like I'm gonna expose who you guys are." So, the people you make videos about can directly come and harass you right at home. I'm gonna make it super uncomfortable for you because that's what Joey does. He's very like mob mentality. He's like a Lauren De Laguna, but the hands-on version, not the I'm gonna try to break your mind, not your I'm not gonna do anything illegal though. I'll just do like all the bitch moves, whatever you could do. It'd be like, yeah, bitch, that's why I fucked your man. Uh-huh. Like that shit. That's what I imagine Laura De Laguna would do. And probably Joey Amico if nobody's looking. But I mean now, anyway. Ooh, message. Message. I played the video. I was distracted. Oh, but I wanted to. Oh, okay. Ooh. Put some shoes on the baby. What you call it? Give me Lauren De La Tuna number. It's 281-330-8004. That's Lauren De Laguna's number. 281-330-8004. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so I didn't mean to like. I hope this don't come off like I'm attacking Fraud or Troll because I do love their channel, and Josh and me have a lot of the similar style. I think we have a similar style. Yeah, and he seems like a really good guy, and I honestly get why he would want to make a truce with somebody, and especially when there's a guy like me saying, "Hey, I'll fight Joey for nothing." I just love fighting Joey at this point. It's just kind of like the black spy versus the white spy thing. It'll be like, why do you guys keep? It'll be like, because we're fucking spies. This is what we do. Okay, this is a spy agency. We spy, and we fight each other. Mind your own business. You don't know about spy agency shit. I'm rambling. Let's go ahead and watch this video.
He's on top of all those fucking clowns. So no one was even dissing this fucking dude to begin with. But let's just keep going. I challenge you to point out the stream you were talking about. In fact, I tell people not to speak of you.
Thank you.
Both when they bring you up, and it's fucking true. I told fucking Saw, I don't want to talk about that. I told Guest, I don't want to talk about that. They start getting to the name calling. But see, he can't say, Joe, we heard your voice. Joe, we did this. What's he saying? Oh, our people, we heard people telling us. Well, yeah, motherfucker. You want to know something? We got Peachy. Let me tell you something, homeboy.
Imagine
if
the
your
babies.
Motherfucking people, the same people that are in your streams that we see, if they don't come over trolling our shit and talking shit, we wouldn't question who the fuck they are. Period. So listen, you're so concerned about me not controlling people on my channel than talking about your fat fucking ass, but you can't control your fat fucking hit job wannabe fucking donators for coming on my shit, disrespecting me and my people. So when they're trying to figure out who the fuck is Peachy, is it fucking this girl, is it this dude, who the fuck is it? All right, bro. Well, put your motherfucking people in check. So let me move on. I challenge you to point out the stream we're talking about. In fact, I tell people not to speak to you both when they bring you up. I just covered that. I'm going to be having a 12 noon live stream regarding this with my peoples. I encourage you to watch and even join the panel to discuss this. So,
his peoples.
Where the fuck? All I want to know. All right, I haven't looked at the chat. Let me go look at the chat. Where are you, Fraud or Troll? Because you can come up here, bro. You can clear all the shit up.
My battery was dying on my phone right there.
The stream was 2 days ago, and the stream before that Saul keeps going on about how Nika is a man. All right, that's all. That's all. You notice how you didn't say Joe?
You can see it right there. Low power mode's on, battery died.
Joe, you set this up. Joe, you did that. No, motherfucker, you said Saul. So if your issue was with Saul, who you let on your panel, remember that. You opened your door to that shit. You let him on your fucking panel.
I love how there's like...
You disrespected him.
Hold on, let's just take a second to appreciate this. Like, there's a... obviously, it says hand banana, right? But I had to put it up because my phone went on to low power mode. It was showing the battery dying thing. So I put this picture over it, right? But we have the clouds I drew the other day when I was doing the live stream with you. And then we have some actual Arizona mountains back here. Then we have an alien cat creature, a little Joey Amico down here. There's a lot going on. We got my guy driving the boat and Chili De Castro right here. Angel Newfound Life is in the corner right here. If you see him, there's a very big eyeball right here. Another smiley face emoji. There's just a lot going on in this picture. I just wanted to take a little time to appreciate that since this video is almost over.
On your panels, you and your wife. So your issue is with him. He did that. Your issue was with Saul. So you could be a man. You could be a real man. I mean, a real fucking man. When you came out your mama's womb, you shit was
SSAJ Onyx.
That type of
oh
man. That's
shit!
The type of man that when you came out your mama's womb,
we'll make a boat. We'll make a boat named SSAJ Onyx.
Recreated. No, dude. I'm talking you be a real motherfucker man. Get on this panel and you can respond to Saul.
Some kind of Joey boat. It would just make a show called Boats and Hoes, and it would just be like a bunch of boats.
Let's see what he says. I can't take down the petition. Oh, you can't take down the petition.
This is a talking boat show.
Because that will mean people's money went to nothing. I can't take down the petition because that will mean people's money went to nothing. Nice. You can't be like Dr. Day because your subscribers lead you and not your fucking conscience or your morals. And that's why you don't show your fucking face. You ain't really who you say you are.
It's pretty late.
You ain't really about what you say you are.
However you look at it.
If you want, we can declare victory, and that's the end of the petition.
Victory!
What? Dude, I don't recall any time losing. I definitely never in my life recall fucking waving the fucking white flag in this urban war, bro. I don't remember none of that shit.
I just woke up and started screaming immediately.
Never.
Pretty much. Never.
None of that shit.
Hold on. I want to hear that
again.
None
of that fucking shit.
That part was funny to me. I remember we did that. Never. It sounded like
white
a
flag
cartoon.
In this urban war, bro. I don't remember none of that shit. And never. I don't
never. Like the way he did that, it sounded like a
that was
bit.
a blast from the past, and I kicked a little ass.
Forgot about this.
Got Dr. Dre on the pianos.
I might have been high.
I was just looking around. Yeah, it was some old school Frauder Troll versus Joey. You guys probably weren't around for that. We got a lot bigger audience back then. Shout out if you guys were around for this era. Putting this in my classics. And friggin' Joey don't think I have things saved. Fuck around and find out, Joey. Fuck around and find out. Actually, the stuff you were saying was inappropriate for YouTube. That's why I never really reposted it. It was just vile and disgusting and inappropriate for YouTube. So that's obviously why you don't have it posted, because you lost your channel because you're a dumbass. And I'm not gonna repost it because I don't want to get a strike because of you. I've did that before. I got a strike because of Audit Thumb or Kim Tactics video.
That they abandoned thy Lord.
So
Diana.
yeah. Anyway, see you guys in the next episode.
I am the God of all gods. Okay, now we're all going to hell because of that.
Please.
You're not allowed to have a cult where you're the God of all gods. You still got to have God in your cult, probably. Right? I imagine. He's got to be like a demigod or a baby god or something. Or the God to rule gods. Dun, 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 dun. See, I told you he was a wannabe gangster. Yeah, he was. He never actually did anything to hurt anyway. Kate actually calls him out about that a lot. It's like your whole shtick is that you talk a big game, guy. That's kind of your thing, but you don't really do anything to anybody. So even when he was like in that mental institution, that's basically what they said too. They were like, he talks a lot, but he doesn't really do anything to anybody. So, you know, tomatoes, potatoes, whatever it is, you know. Let's see. Is there anything else to watch before we get out of here or anything? Anybody want to pop in and say hi? Got about 20 minutes. Actually, I got all the time in the world. I just try to wrap these things up kind of short. Let's see. Did I miss anything recently? Was there anything going on in the world? Oh yeah, he sent that one guy to Dr. Dave's house, right? Yeah, I bet that guy regrets that because he looked like an idiot doing that for Joey, who just dropped the N-bomb recently. Well, not recently, but at the time, it was recently before that. Joey had just dropped the N-bomb. Because again, this all happened a long time ago, right? And then that guy just goes and does Joey's bidding, probably not knowing all the shit. Yeah, they said he was out of jail. They said Brooklyn Otis was out of jail already. I wonder if he took down those videos or if he left them up. I would assume he'd leave them up because they're probably going to be his most watched videos like ever in his life. So yeah, I assume he'd just leave them up for the attention. Look at 5K views, 2K views. That's not great, but I mean, for 2 days, that's not bad. I had one video do that well, and it was when Chili assaulted that one dude, Dan Clement. Well, that guy went looking for trouble with Chili, and then Chili just went all full psycho on him. He was like, "Oh, I meant like in the gym, guy. I meant in the gym. You're fucking psycho!" And he tried to wobble away. And her God says she's. Yeah, he sent that guy. Let's see. What do we got here? Yeah, he sent that one guy. That guy basically was like, I pull up, trying to act all crazy on behalf of Joey. Joey even was like, dude, I gave him like a computer or something to go do that shit, and he did it. So he literally, I think, was that what he gave him that for? To go do that little bidding? He gave him 2 computers that he was probably supposed to repair, but didn't. I wonder if he runs his business the right way now. Hey, Peck's in the house. Better watch your fucking mouth. Peck up in the house. Kick you in the mouth. All right, Peck, don't be porno. If you're porno, I'm never going to trust you again. And I can edit it out real quick. I'm in broadcast soon anyway, so it wouldn't be much of a difference. Hello.
Amen.
Are you porno?
Am I what?
Are you porno?
You say porno?
Yeah.
No, of course not.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't have my camera on or anything.
Okay. What's up?
How's it going, man? Yeah, that
It's
guy.
going.
That guy
Just chilling.
was what? Yeah. He sounds like such a little bitch.
He is, dude. He is. He's Oh man, me and him got such a long history. It's funny. But I mean, yeah, he just gets so angry and he starts threatening people like crazy, It's almost like the first video we watched. Did you watch the first video with the guy that pepper sprayed the random couple?
Yeah,
He's like that.
Then,
He's out looking for trouble, reasons to use baby weapons.
A couple of people, and then he goes and threatens the judge. Yeah, that's genius, dude.
Right?
Congrats, big clap for that one.
Over him not being able to see his kids, and he blames the judge when it's obviously it's the baby mama facilitating the whole thing here. Is the judge is just following the fucking law, enforcing these things because Joey's a fucking psycho. He shouldn't be allowed around those kids back then, I'm assuming. And he proved it. He ran out there. He's like, I sent a bunch of people to go threaten those judges.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't be around any people, to be honest. From the way I've just seen him acting. I've seen Joey before, but that is absolutely pathetic.
Yeah, so that was from a year ago, though. That was from a year ago. So he did change from then to now. He doesn't behave as crazy like that now. He's more chill. He smokes weed now. Sometimes he'll just be sitting there chomping on things, just chilling.
How many times
Sometimes.
has he been? How many times has he been to court and jail since then?
I don't know. I have no clue. Since this video, I think I don't know if he's been to jail since then. Has he? He's been pretty good since he's been on YouTube about not being arrested. he gets very close to, well, he used to. That's why he doesn't go out and do cop watches anymore, because he knows it's just a matter of time before he ends up like Brooklyn Audits here. That's why he stopped doing it, because he was pushing that boundary. He realized, hey, these cops are starting to know me and they're getting ready to arrest me. So he kind of stopped doing it since then. And, smartly so.
Brooklyn Audits has been kicked out of every single police station in Brooklyn. And
Do you watch him?
Like I've seen a bunch of his videos, and every single
the one where he got arrested last night, does he behave that way all the time, or was that just like a one-off? He behaves that stupid every single time?
That's what he's like 24/7.
Wow, that's so mind-blowing. I thought he was doing a bit or something. Like, that's fucking nuts.
He'll run up to a police station and bash on the door and scream that they have to let him in when they obviously don't. He has no business being there. And just scream and rant outside until the cops arrest him.
Man, that's nuts. That is fucking nuts.
NYC as well,
and he's like 48, right? Like, he's a grown-ass man. He's not young.
Probably 10 years older than me, and he's acting like he's 20 years younger than me. It's pathetic.
He's acting like he's 16 or something almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it was really, really immature what he was doing.
I've noticed in NYC, in subway stations and stuff like that they have a police station in the subway, and a lot of his videos seem to be him in subways, going to the subway station police stations. And how when he got arrested when he was moving the police barriers?
Yeah.
He does that a lot.
He moves stuff around, he will.
Yeah, that's not the first time he's done that. I've seen him do that at least 3 times.
Damn.
And I'm guessing he's gotten the shit with him, and just arrested him on the spot because of that, because he moves barriers all the time.
What the
and
fuck,
he was saying,
dude? So this could have been any fucking video. If he keeps behaving like this, they're going to just keep arresting him, especially now that they got him even more in the system. Every time they meet with him, they're going to get tired of meeting with him, and they're going to be more inclined to be like, all right, guy, it's time to go to jail again. Come on.
Yeah.
They want
How many times do you get arrested and get stuck in lockup? Eventually it comes to a point where you've got to look at yourself and be like, do I keep wanting to do this? Do I keep wanting to get arrested? And these people in their mind, they're like, oh, I've got to fight the system, and they get arrested every single day. It's dude, probably half of your day each day is being put in lockup.
I wonder if it's because, it's not just that they don't want to get a job, it's that maybe they just see it's the easiest way, right? You go to lock up, so what? The cops, they're cool with you. It'll be like Joshua Lanato. It'll be like, cool, you go in there if that's your thing. You're in there with dudes. You can do whatever you want. You get free food. You don't have to, you're probably detoxing. You're not having easy access to meth anymore. Just, I don't know. Maybe there is I guess some really lazy people, that would rather probably just be in jail than, be out on the street and homeless. I'm thinking.
Do you know what jail food is?
When I went to jail, they gave me a piece of bread and a packet of peanut butter and a barrel juice, a blue barrel juice.
Yep. The food they feed you in jail and prison is 100% not enough to survive on. People in prison survive on commissary.
Yeah.
And they eat ramen 5 times a day.
Damn.
Just a packet of American ramen. That's their main diet.
I would just eat a lot of peanut butter and bread, I guess.
The food that they actually give to you is absolutely horrible. Like sometimes you literally get like one hot dog and one piece of bread, and then like one of those little
That's a fucking
squeezy.
hot dog right there. That's a fucking. You wrap that shit up, you got a fucking hot dog. They use some mustard and
Yeah,
ketchup,
yeah,
you're
but
good to go.
that's all you get.
Don't they feed you 3 times a day though?
Yeah, but not much. In like
Yeah,
the
you
morning,
get three baby
three
meals
or
a time a day.
three, and lunch. I don't know what they give you, like a fruit cup and maybe a sandwich, a bologna sandwich, and then for dinner it'll be like a hot dog and one piece of bread. Like they don't get given food.
Damn. That's why they fight for food, right? They gotta like kind of punk each other for food so they can stay big. They got to actually get food from other people or commissary, you know?
Yeah, it's all commissary.
Yeah, I don't know. I was never in jail. I only went to I do that like where they kind of just keep you in there but they never send you off to a actual jail. You're just at the booking place basically.
Yeah, see, we don't have prison in Australia. It's just jail, but jail is like two different things. Like in America, jail is when you get arrested and you're in like a very small place, and then prison is actually when you get sent to an actual prison with all the walls and the barbed wire fences around it and all stuff like that. When you see people auditing prisons, but yeah, in Australia, jail and prison is the exact same thing basically. Like we don't have a separate jail and prison. It's just like
Eric
jail is
Lawless
jail.
says you eat well in jail. How much do you eat in jail, Eric Lawless? Um,
Oh, they don't. Every single person I've
I would
known in the
assume you
US
wouldn't. I've never,
has
all I ever got was bread and peanut butter.
yeah, it's meant to be absolutely horrible. Like
Yeah, yeah, it's supposed
te-
to be just
like
bland enough
it's
to survive, really, besides not
yeah,
being a concentration camp, but they want you to
yeah,
be able to concentrate.
yeah. That's what I was about to say. It's technically like it's basically like the same as a concentration camp. You get given enough food so that you don't die, and that's it.
Yeah, we did that with like a bunch of migrants and stuff a few years ago when they crossed into our country. We gave them like these foil blankets and like a bunch of little food so they wouldn't die. And it looked like we had a concentration camp. It was bad.
Also, the medical system in prison in the US is horrible. Like,
It's expensive, dude.
let's
Everything
say
here is
let's say
expensive.
that I had a bad situation with another prisoner and I broke his leg. That person does not get medical care. They literally have to sit there with a broken leg and they will give them Tylenol.
In your guys' prison or our prisons?
In American prison.
Have you been in jail in American prison?
No, I've known a lot of people that have though.
Oh, okay, because I've never actually heard anything like that. Like if you break your leg, and they don't really give you any help right away, usually you can kind of that's kind of a lawsuit thing right there. There's a lot of
No,
stuff where it's like you
but
can really you can do a lot of stuff, but it would then it's like if you're not a complete imbecile, you can just be like, well, that obviously they mistreated me. I'm just gonna go see any down the street corner lawyer and they're gonna go fight for my dumb ass knowing they're gonna win some money. So literally there are people like let's say delete laws, but they're competent. They're called lawyers. They're those shitty
the
lawyers
internet
you
does
see on TV,
actually
you know.
dental in American prison, which is actually pretty decent.
What is? I didn't hear you. I can hear you.
I've heard of people in American prison getting dental work,
What the
but
fuck? Really?
much normal medical care, to be honest. Like it's very lacking. But yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
of people
I wouldn't say it's great, but I mean, literally, if somebody breaks your leg and leaves you there, there is so much like, I mean, I'm not saying they wouldn't do it, but I would say if they do it, there's a lawsuit there, man. You can literally sue them and just be like, well, they treated me like shit, Your Honor, just because I was in trouble. But there is a whole American system where you can just sue somebody and boom, you both have to go see the judge. It's just kind of shitty. But yeah, there is always that whole, everybody always has the ability to hold everybody accountable afterwards. I mean, not saying they wouldn't do it. They might beat the shit out of you in American prison, but afterwards you could just sue them and you might win, you might be able to prove it. You might not be able to prove it, honestly. You might get fucked over. It's the American way. You win some, you lose some.
Freedom.
Freedom! Woohoo! Give me a shotgun, baby. Fuck it. I love it.
Shotguns are scary.
I haven't ever shot one. I want to shoot one. Those things, they look dope, man. I want one of those. They'd be so dope, dude. I think Dr. Dave has one, and I want one. It's like this, like, automatic shotgun. I think it was Dr. Dave that had one. It's like,
Like,
like one
yeah,
of those
like an
things.
AR.
Like, yeah, dude. It's just like shooting out buckshots. Like, imagine you a fucking home invader. You just come out real quick, like, and they're just fucking done, dude. They're in pieces. Like literally right
Oh,
there
yeah.
in your living room, you know? Like you just pop out of nowhere. Done. 2 of them, done. 3 of them, done. They're all standing next to each other. They're done. So I would love that for home defense. Sorry, go on. I get excited about those shotguns. Those guns are cool.
Yeah, in Australia, gun laws are like really weird. Like in cities in Australia, like you're not allowed to have guns at all, basically. But in rural Australia, like in the outback,
Yeah.
there are more guns than people. Like everyone will own like several guns, all different caliber guns for
Nice.
different things. But in the city, there's
Is it are guns legal there? Or I thought they were just like illegal, or are they not? Or does it depend on
They
the
are.
type of gun?
took away gun laws in the early 90s in Australia for like people just randomly owning guns. Like if you're in rural Australia and you hunt, then
Yeah.
yeah, you're allowed to have like you can have like 20 rifles, but in like a city, like you're not legally allowed to own guns unless it's for very specific things.
Okay,
Like
like
it's
self-defense, or you take
in
some classes
suburb-
or something, or you're
in
a
my
cop.
suburb we actually have like a shooting club. It's
Oh, okay.
it's a shooting club. It's called, and yeah, basically it's target shooting,
Mhm.
stuff like that. But the like to be able to bring your gun there, you need to have like a whole bunch of paperwork to be able to say that you're legally allowed to own that gun and that you can actually fire a gun. And there is so many things that will stop you from owning a gun in Australia. Like for example, I've got a psychological disorder, so
Yeah.
like there is no possible way that they would allow me to have a gun.
Damn.
I have been hunting a bunch of times, but
Would you be allowed to? Yeah, I was gonna say, would you be allowed to go hunting with somebody else's gun? Like, or would it just be like, no, you're
Yeah.
not allowed to touch that gun. If you lay your hands on that gun, you in trouble there.
pretty much, yeah. Every time I've been hunting, it's been with friends that live in the outback rural Australia, and we hunt pests. Like kangaroos are pests in Australia, so you're allowed to shoot as many kangaroos as you want. You're
Aw.
allowed to shoot as many rabbits as you want. I
Yeah.
went out hunting once, and I was out for 2 days in the middle of nowhere, and we saw no deer. Right?
Yeah.
And we got upset and we went home. On the way home, driving back, we saw 3 dead deer by the road. It's like, God damn it! Like,
How'd they
why
die?
weren't you out? Oh, they were hit by cars.
Oh, damn.
And
You guys don't put up like barriers for those things? Like, don't
Like,
deer just kind of like book it like crazy? Don't just kind of move slow a lot of times. They're kind of like choo, 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 choo. I mean, like
yeah,
you guys
yeah,
gotta put up some fences for
exactly.
those things.
I know how
Those
so many
motherfuckers will dart out, dude.
dead on the side of the road in Australia, but like if you go out to the middle of nowhere, you'll find a lot of dead deer because they just get fucking hit by trucks and 4-wheel drives and stuff like that.
Yeah. I would barricade like almost every road that's near places where deer are, because they will just keep causing accidents. You guys aren't ever gonna win that war against the deer, obviously. None of us do. We just don't. I
Flaky
mean,
Jake
we have deer everywhere.
was in the 80s. That was before they took away the gun laws in Australia.
Do you have like a dog or a cat?
I've got a dog.
Do you think they have souls? I was like, somebody was saying that like animals don't have souls.
Um, I don't like animals. Like they know everything. Like you can literally speak to dogs, and they know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Like they're
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
they
They have those
that's
instincts, almost like a kid, but
exactly
they
what's
just
going on.
can't talk. It's almost like they just
Yeah.
can't talk. They just don't know English, right?
My dog, when I was a kid, could say hello. It was a German Shepherd, and
Very impressive.
if you said hello to him, he would go hello.
Get
That was pretty cool.
you over like bye.
Seen the videos of it's really common now of people that set up buttons with
Yeah,
speakers for their animals, and yeah, the dog will like sit and like click buttons and will actually speak back to you. That's really trippy.
well,
Like
there's been ones where like gorillas learn sign language, right?
gorillas do sign language, yeah. Also, like
And like,
chimpanzees,
yeah, they're
uh,
almost so animals are
chimpanzees
almost like they're aware of things. So it's like,
anything. It's
um,
really how like how smart some chimps are.
yeah.
Like yeah,
Where do
it's
you think that line stops though? The intelligence line from where it's like you're like, let's say, like even with birds, I notice birds have personalities. Even basic birds like pigeons, they have personalities. I've been able to throw bread to a bird and have the bird basically walk right up to my hand after a certain point, from not trusting me to trusting me, to the point where I wouldn't feed them and they'll just look at me and be like, what the fuck? You know, kind of like, give me food, and they'll get closer and closer. And it was like, because when I was younger, I used to shoot like with a BB gun. I would like, it was a few times I shot like pigeons flying by. I was trying to shoot them. Like a few times I
yeah.
actually got them. And it was just like for sport almost. But then, as I grew older, I was thinking like, damn, did I just murder like a little pigeon who's like probably, you know, feeding his little eggs and living his little life, and just fucked him up for no reason.
Certain birds
Yeah.
can talk back to you, and you can almost have conversations with them. It's pretty
Yeah.
trippy.
But like, so like, where does that line end? Where do you think that ends? Like with deer?
I
Like,
I don't know.
do you think they have like anything, or kangaroo? That's kind of what I was getting to, is like, do you think they have any of those kind of
Kangaroos, no.
relationships or personalities where they're either with each other, they have these type of personalities, or their own little lives, their own little, let's say, souls, if you will, because that's kind of what I think of it, is like your own personality, your own little soul. Is like, and I kind of think animals have souls, so like, that's what I was thinking. Like with the deer, it's like, yeah, maybe they have little souls.
I'm not a Christian, so
Yeah,
like,
but do you believe in
oh,
souls?
but I
Like
I assume
whatever personality, their
that
lives,
animals probably do have souls because that like they all have different personalities, and
Yeah.
they can communicate. They can do a whole bunch of shit. Like it depends on the animal as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, I don't know. As a kid, I kind of outgrew the whole like, oh, I shoot at pigeons thing pretty quick. But like, I don't know, something about like hunting animals for sport when you don't really need to is like, I don't know. It just seems weird to me.
Like we don't particularly have like sport hunting really in Australia. Like we have a heap of pests in Australia, and specifically the main ones are rabbits. There
I
are
know in some places they have boar.
too many rabbits in Australia that it's not funny, and there is also a stupid amount of kangaroos, and they're basically pests. One of the biggest exports of Australia is beef, like really high quality beef, and if a whole bunch of rabbits and kangaroos come into your kind of like part where you're raising beef and they eat all the grass, then obviously your cows can't eat the grass, so it's a bad situation. Like we literally have people that fly through like huge properties like
Can I ask you, have you tried this?
from
Have you
helicopters.
tried this? Like, this might work, right? So, you see a few kangaroos, they're eating your grass, right? You shoot them, right? You take them, shoot them, take their fucking heads, put them on a stick out there around the area where you want no more
No,
kangaroos to
I don't.
go.
Yeah, I
Kangaroos,
literally don't. I don't
I
think
think
they would give a
kangaroos,
shit.
I think they would when they, so like it would be instinctual. They'll be like, that's a fucking dead kangaroo. Whatever's over there, I don't want to go over there anymore. Like, probably it would just be like, okay, well, you just keep piling up a bunch of dead kangaroos and putting their skulls right there until they just stop coming. And I think that would just translate. I think that message would translate from human to kangaroo. Don't come over here, you fucking kangaroos.
Also, to
And then
like if
eventually you won't have to murder the kangaroos.
we do raise a lot of sheep in Australia. Like lamb is a really popular meat in Australia.
Lamb?
Yeah, lamb.
Nice.
Like specifically, like you know how in America you have turkey for Christmas dinner and Thanksgiving and stuff like that.
Yeah.
In America, in Australia, it's lamb. Like for Christmas, we eat lamb. We don't eat turkeys.
Hmm. You guys celebrate Christmas? Shit.
Yeah, it's actually really like it's really weird that we
So
celebrate.
it's like a Christian country? I
Australia.
didn't. So is the country a Christian country? Like the United
Kind
States
of,
is like
yeah,
United States under God, indivisible. So
yeah,
it's like a kind of Catholic-y, Christian-y vibe, whatever happens to be the president still or the Pope still at the time,
yeah.
or whoever's
Like
communicating with
religion
who.
in Australia it is in the US. But yeah, like Christmas is really weird in Australia because Christmas is specifically a sorry, burped. It's
Eric Wallace wants to bomb Australia. Just wipe it off the damn map.
Christmas is a northern hemisphere thing. It's a winter solstice thing, but in Australia it's summer during Christmas, so it's really weird for Australians to celebrate Christmas because it's specifically a winter tradition and it's summer, so like it just doesn't make sense.
Oh, so you guys celebrate it in like a very pagan way, then, like depending on the sky and stuff. Not
Yeah,
that would
because
that would be more like depending on the weather and the arrangements of the stars and shit.
white people in Australia came from Europe, and we still do celebrate like pagan stuff, but
Yeah.
it's really weird because
Oh, your audio's
All of
cutting
that
out a bit. There you go.
typically
It's lower.
based on seasons, and we don't have the same seasons in Australia, so it doesn't make sense. Like, I've never understood it since I was a kid. Like, even when I was a kid in Christmas, I was like, it didn't make sense.
Do you know laser beam?
Laserbeam? No, I was just getting distracted that you were like holding a straw or some shit.
These are magnets. These are magnets, sir. Somebody bought me magnets. Look at that. 200 little magnets. Check this out. Look at
Oh, they're those little ones that you join together and shit. Oh yeah. That's true.
Yeah, they just break apart and they just kind of like go back together. It's kind of cool. Whoop, there goes the stick. And it's back. Cha, 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 cha. Yeah, something about magnets, man. I love magnets. All right, enough with the magnets. Alrighty, I guess I will wrap this show up there. Yeah, I was just gonna pop in and show those videos about stupid Joey. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, Joey's weird, man.
It was weird, but he grew a lot since then. I do want to reiterate that was a year-old video. It was just for fun because he was kind of saying I didn't have some of the stuffs I have. And I was like, oh yeah. See how far back in time I could go. And then
Everybody's making fun of my accent.
why? What are they saying? What are they saying? Yeah, we good, right? Oh, the Lucifer Joseph Amico. Oh, he did like your accent. He's doing your accent, but with like Joey lines.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
That's not a knife.
Like, I've never heard anyone in Australia say knife. Like,
really? I would say it all the time.
In Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
Like, Australians don't speak like that. He was specifically, like, the thing is with Australians when we're doing movies and
you gotta do
stuff
the
like that.
You gotta play the stereotype, right? You have to.
Yeah, we over-exaggerate the accent to be a stereotype, where it does. Australians don't speak like that. So when Americans come to Australia and they hear actual Australians, they're weirded out because we don't sound like we do in movies. They're like, oh wow, like you kind of speak normal, just like yeah. Like the thing is, Australians like yeah, we fake heaps of stuff like just to mess with other countries, specifically America, just to
maybe it's all about sales, you know. Maybe there's a reason why people do it for their own benefits, you know. Maybe it's all about, you know, some kind of sale, something they benefit from.
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
they're all a bunch of damn narcissists. Alrighty, man. Have a good night or good morning. Top of the morning to you. That's like a totally different country.
It's 10 p.m. at night here. 10:30.
No, nice. Have a good night. It's 4 a.m. here. Oh, this is morning time for me. I'm gonna start cleaning and junk. Alrighty, everybody. I will see you guys at the next show. I'll probably do another stream later today or tomorrow for sure. Alrighty.
Have a nice night, all. Y'all.